going on, YouTube? So I just wanted to kind of make a video, and this is my first video for YouTube. I've created a couple small behind the scenes for when I was doing a photo shoot, but nothing quite like this. So you can help me out, kind of give me some pointers if you notice anything, or I should change anything, or there's a better way to do it. Please let me know. I'm always looking for somebody who knows more than me. So anyway, I just want to kind of break this down and kind of give y'all who I am. So my name is JD, and I run JDB Photography, and I'm based out of Houston, Texas, or well, near Houston, Texas. Houston's, kind of just large and takes over everything. So anyway, excuse me, hang on one second. So anyway, oh, fat cup, love that cup. So I just want to kind of give you a breakdown. I started my business in 2019, and I like it. I started as a portrait photographer. Actually, my first real gig, taking pictures for, friends and whatnot, but nothing that was paid. So a friend of mine, it was her son's birthday, and her photographer got sick, her other friend. So she called me and said, JD, my photographer's sick. I need help. Can you meet me in like 30 minutes? Yeah. Okay, I'll be there. No big deal. Well, her other friend was a very, she posed everything. Everything had to be perfect the way that she wanted it. And to some extent, I agree. Well, she got a little mad at me. So her boys are 10 and 12. Yeah, I think 10 and 12. Anyway, so they weren't looking to hang around and just take photos. They hung out. They kind of worked with me a little bit, but I gave them about 20 minutes. Go play, boys. Bye. Well, needless to say, that was the key. These boys would do anything that I asked them to. If I wanted them to go stand next to a tree, they went and found the tree, or a tree, whichever one they wanted to stand next to, which was fine, and they did. Great kids. Anyway, so past that point, she was really mad at me because she's very strict. This is the way that it's going to be done. Well, yeah, so anyway, that's not what happened. And told him to go play. And I followed him around. And good God, was she not happy. She loved those photos. Oh my God, she loved those photos. They were amazing. Those boys did absolutely a stunning and wonderful job. And I became their permanent photographer. I'm doing their photos this year. And anyway, that was just a little backstory about my first job. Past that, photography was always more of a hobby than a passion. It was fun, but I joined the military straight out of high school in 2002. And as much as I liked it, there were certain things that you just didn't want memories of. So, as much as, I still took photos, but it was of all the cool stuff, palaces and whatnot. Anyway, past that, I got back and I had my first daughter in 2006, and I had my second daughter in 2009. And that's really when it started to take off. And I had got this Pentax K1000, and I love this camera. And of course, Well, I shoot out this black and white just because I enjoy black and white. But I enjoy film too because there is a sense of you only have a certain amount of exposures for each roll. So that's what I shot with. And I don't think I really picked up a true DSLR. The closest thing that I got to was a semi-expensive point and shoot, but it wasn't interchangeable lenses. Obviously, that's not DSLR. But my point is that that was the only digital camera that I really shot with. I did have a Canon, one of the Rebels. They were 35 millimeter when I got back from Iraq. Well, I let a buddy of mine borrow it, and we all know how that goes. It doesn't. Never saw it again. I'm friends with the guy on Facebook. Found him, God, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. He hasn't even mentioned anything about it. Crazy, right? You would think that that would be like, oh, hey, buddy, sorry about that. Nope, just not even a word. He doesn't even talk to me. Anyway, not a big deal. So, sorry, that was a rant. Anyway, I was in a pawn shop in early 2019. Obviously I had my film camera and whatnot. Sorry for the shoes, by the way. My daughter has a shoe obsession. So, anyway, pawn shop, yes. So I went into the pawn shop, and I found this Canon XTI. I love that camera. Well, loved. And, you know, it was great, especially to kind of get back into it, to do digital photography. Well, I liked it so much that I went out and I got myself a Canon 80D. It was great. It was a really awesome camera. You know, not to get into the whole crop sensor full frame debate. I think they're both great. Anyway, to the point. The frame rate wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted something that could shoot a little faster, so I went out and got a Canon 6D Mark II. I love this camera. It's not, you know, the top of the line. It's not the bottom. But it's right in the middle. And it's a very durable camera. So that's why I shoot with that. And I still have my Canon 80D. It's actually in my bag. Anyway. But I just kind of wanted to give you all a little breakdown of me. This is my first video. Like I said, please be gentle. But definitely, if you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Excuse me. Even if you don't, I hope to see you on the next one. Other than that, y'all have a good night.